Yeah. So now I'm going to explain the detail of the trial frames. Okay. So we have in different slots of the trial frame, different kind of adjustment. So I'm going to explain everything. Okay. So we have in here markings are there. You can see over here markings are there. So this is mainly for the cylindrical lenses. So we can put cylindrical lenses and we can rotate it as per the axis. Second one is for spherical power. We can use as a spherical power. Last one here is the back side is there. So this is mainly we are using for a higher power. Just suppose the higher power is just suppose more than 4 diopter or 5 diopter. So if you are putting on a back slot, so it will stay close to the eye. So if it is staying close to the eye, and glasses are also manufactured as per that requirement. So it will near to that power. So it will not change. But just suppose the power is higher and we are putting in a front slot, and whenever we are manufacturing the glasses, so glasses will be stay on the close to the eye, so that will not be proper. So the power will be fluctuated. And in a front you can see there is one 3 rows are there, so we can put one lenses over there. So mainly this one we are using as a adhesion power. Just suppose it's a presbyopia patient, so we are putting add power on that, so we can put add over here. Okay, so I will show you one by one. And this is the adjustment. Okay, so we can make it little bit outer. Okay, and we can lose it, we can make it closer, we can put it up as per the nose, and we can put it down as per the nose. And this one is there, so we can, as per the ear, we can make it down or make it up. Okay, so this one also, this side, make it up and down. Okay, so we are having cylinder power. So in cylinder power, this is the axis. So just suppose the patient is having 90 diopter, 90 axis. So 90 axis, so this is we can put as a 90 axis. Okay, so 0.25 diopter at 90. Okay, so you can see over here it's 90. So we can rotate as per the requirement. We can make it 180. Okay, so similarly it's like that. Second one is the spherical power. So we can put in a back side, a spherical power. Okay, on a back side. And just suppose the power is on a higher side, so we can put it a back side, fully back. Okay, so we can put one lenses on a back side. This is a high power. If it is addition power, we can again put the add power over here. Okay, so these are the slots. So there is 4 slots, so we can use as per the requirement. Okay, like this. So first is addition, then it's a cylinder. Okay, because of this marking. This is a spherical again, and this one is a spherical again. So we can use a spherical cylinder, whatever there is as per the requirement. If it is prism, we can use prism, whatever. Okay, so you can use as per the requirement. Okay, thank you so much. So guys, this one is the pinhole. Okay, so pinhole main principle is, so it will cut the peripheral rays and it will allow only the central light. So if the central light is passing, so it will go straight without distortion, it will reach to the retina and the person can see. So if anyone is having any kind of opacity, so the light will distort from the lenses or from the cornea, so their vision will be dropped down. So because of this pinhole, the light will reach to the retina and the peripheral light will not be there. So it will improve the vision. Okay. So in pinhole there is so many kinds of size of the pinhole. There is one 0.5 mm, one is 1 mm, one is 2 mm also. Okay. So there is 3 kinds of pinholes is also there. Okay. So this central hole is the pinhole. Okay. Thank you. This is astronomic slit. Okay. You can see there is one line in there. So the line, the horizontal line, the length is 15 mm and the depth, this height is 1 mm. Okay. So this is also depend upon the principle of pinhole itself. So it will allow only one meridian of light to focus on the retina. So if one meridian of light is focusing on the retina, so vision is improving. So we can see that is a principal meridian. So this one we are using for the high refractive error cases. Okay, so we can put in eyes. Okay, like this, and we can rotate it. So So if at one meridian the patient will tell I can see clearly, so we can keep it as a principal meridian, and 90 degree apart is the secondary meridian. Okay, and as per that we can do the reflection and we can make them see clearly, and as per that we can record it. Okay, so this is the use of the slit. So guys, if you like the video, please like, share and comment. Okay, thank you so much.